you seeing anybody? Is there a man in your life?
Is there one in yours?
A new man?
Yes.
I've only got eyes for one man as well.
Thank you very much.
And that's you.
I know. And how is Tiff? Still around?
Yes, she's still real and she's still around.
Still around.
Allegedly.
He always comes in, he likes to cause trouble. He thinks he's a lot funnier and smarter than he is. He's not, by the way. And he comes, oh, look at you, blah, 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 this, that and the other. But it threw him once when he came onto the show, and I was just really nice to him. So I'm going to be really nice to him. I'm going to be complimentary about his book, him, everything.
He was so suspicious of it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was on the back foot.
Yeah. So I'm going to do exactly that again.
Okay.
I'm going to be like nice to him. I'm going to compliment him. I'm not going to bite.
Yeah.
I'm going to do everything I can to not bite.
Yeah, okay.
Now, if the beast is unleashed, then I can't say.
Within 10 seconds, he will be something like, why on earth are you being like this?
What's wrong? Why are you being like that?
Yeah.
And then are you going to bite, do you think, on that?
Well, let's just say I'll try not to. Yeah. Anyway, he's about to walk in. Here he is. He's all smiles. And look, here he is. There he is. Robert Rinder, best-selling author.
Where's the horror at the end of this cul-de-sac?
There is no horror. Do you know what there is? A vision of beauty, and that vision of beauty is you, my lovely friend. How are you?
I'm above averagely not ill. What is wrong with you? Why are you being kind? Have they medicated you?
No, I just love it. It's lovely to see you.
I can't cope with this. How long is this going to last?
Last time I saw Robert, he was with his identical twin.
What? Should I put these on?
Yeah, you can put them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was with his identical twin. Well, I could definitely see two of you. And by the end of the night, there was three of you.
Oh, yeah, you were gloriously drunk.
Oh, where was this again? Where were you again?
We didn't intentionally go on a date, but the universe conspired to finally put us together on a night out. Although we have privately been out for dinner before. This is our first concert, you see.
We went to see Robbie Williams.
Of course.
The same Robbie Williams show in London.
That's right.
Don't want to be the same. Stop pretending that we hadn't... Well, the stars hadn't placed us together a lot.
Well, they may well have done, but they haven't told me that you're going to be there. But the stars, yes, they aligned and we were together in the same place. And I got a brilliant... I said this on the radio the other day. I got a brilliant video of Robert was eating... Now, I want to say chips out of a takeaway box. And I thought, this is a great video. I went, look at this. Old posh Robert Rinder, Judge Rinder's eating chips like that.
You videoed it?
Yeah. I never posted it, though, because my eyes are all over the place. I didn't realise. I'd not eaten a thing all day.
Right.
You said the most charming things to my friend Sarah as well.
Oh.
Oh.
Did I not?
No, she loved it.
Oh, okay.
She's northern too. You spoke with each other. It was the first time I was mildly persuaded you were actually from there.
You've got a penchant for northerners. You like a northerner, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've told you this many times.
Yeah.
I come here every time you let me down.
Was it a northern scaffolder, I think, was
a well-read...
My wife, Sarah, my inverted commas wife, is not a northern scaffolder.
No. But as in your preferred type would be a northern scaffolder, which you said
which I have told you many times. And you promised to deliver and you failed.
How is the love life?
I mean, in what sense? I mean,
are you seeing anybody? Is there a man in your life?
Is there one in yours?
A new man?
Yes.
I've only got eyes for one man as well.
Thank you very much.
And that's you.
I know. And how is Tiff? Still around?
Yes, she's still real and she's still around.
Still around.
Allegedly.
You've met
There'll be
her.
the moment on the sofa, like a day later. So, how are you today?
You've met her.
Actually, yeah, she's really lovely. It really was upsetting.
Why are you single? Because you're such a lovely guy, all right? But you're an attractive guy. You're very, very successful. You're off when the persona breaks. You know, you're actually very nice. And that's the thing. You're a catch. You're a great catch. And I know we've joked about it before.
Are you ill?
What do you mean?
What is wrong with you? I don't understand. Like this newfound kindness. Have you been seeing some sort of therapist?
Stop now. No.
Can you imagine you with a therapist? I mean, that you'd like to be a fly on the wall. I mean, it would start. Can you imagine his childhood? I mean, first of all, it would take years to weed whack themselves to the truth of it all.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's all such nonsense, isn't it? This construct, this artifice that you've
What's
created.
in your book? What's your...
Oh, no, I wanted to show you the front because I think you'd be delighted by it. Look, can you read it?
No, I need to...
No, I know it involves reading, so it might be some time. Hang on.
Have a look at... Oh,
What does it say in the front?
It says...
Thank you.
Deputy Colonel Commandant. I don't know what that word is. Commandant.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
I don't know.
The Royal Corps of Army Music, Col Rob Rinder. Is their first name Colin?
That's actually not unfunny for you. Colonel. I'm an honorary colonel.
You're an honorary colonel.
Your hand is out. You now.
I want it back now.
Are you regretting now handing me this book?
There'll be nothing in it of any interest.
What is it?
To show.
Is it a notebook?
Yeah, it's my notebook that I write in. That
Can I have a look?
I mean, I don't think there's anything. You won't be able to read the writing.
Okay, let's have a little look.
No. Do you remember the things you said to my friend Sarah?
No.
Okay. Do you want to know the things you said?
No.
Oh no! What did he say?
Oh my God! Are you also a doctor? Because you're right. I cannot read.
No, you can't read anything.
Any of this.
Congratulations on becoming a colonel.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much.
I mean, that's huge, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I was appointed. Obviously, it's grifting, but it's about championing the Royal Corps of Army Music, which is really good.
Does that say Jeremy Vine?
It says Jeremy Vine, yeah.
Right.
Well, hang on. It's not like...
Is that his personal diary, essentially, is what you read?
And
Can you imagine?
he owes you what, 200 quid?
Dear diary, I was on a date with Chris Moyles,
Yeah.
and he met my girlfriend, and
So have
you made the most extraordinary offers.
Yeah, have
to
you
her.
been?
It was quite...
Hey,
it's a fascinating thing.
She used to be a dragon.
She was a dragon on Dragon's Den, but I mean, that you thought perhaps she'd enjoy a game of Twister was really quite something.
Oh,
That's very 1980s.
Naked Jelly Twister, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I invite everybody round for Naked Jelly Twister.
Yeah.
Good Lord, it's like Pound Shop P. Diddy.
Play your cards right, and maybe you get invited round for Twister. So are you a colonel?
Honorary.
Right. What
really?
What
That's a really unfortunate thing to say, and I take it entirely back. So.
Okay. What does that entail? What does that entail? What do you get for being an honorary colonel?
A uniform?
No, you don't.
Yeah, I've got pictures.
Of you in the uniform?
Yeah. Get a uniform and I get to conduct the band.
Get that on Tinder.
You think that'll make a difference?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People love a man in uniform.
How do you know? That's what I want to know. How do you think that you have the skills to know how best to curate a page to go gay dating? You must have an intuitive sense of it, Christopher.
We made a Grindr page for my mate Jodie's brother years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, and he's not gay, but he was like, and we thought he'd be like, oh, get that off, and he went.
That's quite good.
He goes, any responses?
Yeah.
He goes, leave it. I want to see what happens.
One of my friends, who shall remain nameless, but hi, John, goes onto Grindr, and there are blank profiles for people that don't want to be out and stuff, and they might be married and that sort of thing. And he'll message them, go, I think I've just seen you in Tesco's. So funny.
Oh no!
Can you imagine?
We do you remember we did it on the old show once, and we found, and it said something like the nearest person to where you are now, who's currently on Grindr, was 0.0 kilometres
Absolutely
away.
right.
We realised they were in the building.
It was 10 yards away. Yeah.
It was a good night though, wasn't it?
Robbie was great, wasn't he?
So good. He's just, you know, like you go to some concerts, I mean, especially me, you know, and the Shostakovich is off, or the conductor hasn't had a good night. No, that's my party like it's 1899 thing. What I love about him is he really cares about the audience. He's having a laugh up there. He loves it. And that...
I hope so.
He's a proper entertainer, isn't he?
Yeah.
He really is.
Oh, talking of concerts, are
Yeah.
you ready? I'm going.
I'm
now.
not available, sorry.
Don't even just pause for a second. Harewood House. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, of course.
Where is
Beautiful.
it?
It's up north in Yorkshire.
Is it near where you? It's near where you're.
It's near Harrogate.
Right. So I'm doing a concert there on Saturday night, a UK like a prom, and I'll be conducting a bit. And I think it would be nice for you
You're
to.
conducting?
Well, someone else is conducting. I'm doing a few of the numbers. But if you can.
What do you mean you're doing a few of the numbers?
Well, like the can. That's it's a full orchestra.
No. What do you mean you're doing a few of the numbers?
Well, as a proper conductor, but I might.
But
go
you're
on stage
pretending
and
to conduct.
No, I can read music and do it.
No, but can you conduct?
Badly, but yeah. No.
Oh, wow.
But so I thought this would be the perfect compromise for our first date in the north, where you've promised to take me back to, you know, this childhood of yours, which is...
Okay, I'm starting to see now why you're single. You basically said, come on a date and watch me badly conduct an orchestra. What time does that start? I'll get my suit ready.
Well, you promised to take me on a... I meet people all the time. That's, well, relatively often, let's say that.
That's Grindr for you. That's how it works.
Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? Why are you wincing? That is how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works, Captain.
Yes. And they say, when's he going to take you to Leeds? When's he going to take you to Leeds? I've offered and not once.
Yeah.
Well, we will. Well, when our diaries align, I'll take you to Leeds. You know, the opening titles to Judge Rinder was filmed in Leeds.
That's right. At the
that's true. Yes, of course.
The town hall.
Yeah.
Did you recognise it from?
Because it's right next to the courts. Which is true.
Yeah.
Robert Rinder, the best-selling author, 2-time Sunday Times best-selling author.
Yes,
Okay.
Christopher.
I'm a 2-time Sunday Times best-selling author, but he's about to beat me because this new book...
Wasn't yours an autobiography of some description, though?
Yeah.
So 2 books of autobiography.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that like? I mean, I don't think even Kim Jong-un has written 2 books of autobiography. Are there little aphorisms? Are there
what?
Like sort of things about your approach to the world? How have you got 2 books about your life? I mean...
Well, I wrote one. It sold 250,000 copies in hardback.
Right.
And then another 150,000 copies in paperback. And when you're that much of a success, they beg you to write a second book.
Is there going to be a 3rd instalment?
If somebody offers me a gob of money, yeah, I'll write anything. I'll write a comic. Here's Robert Rinder's book. It's called The Protest, which is slightly ironic because I protest every time James says, shall we have him on? But a joke, of course, because we're great friends. And this book is out today. Now, it's another court drama.
Yes, and the same in the series, which you will have no doubt known having read the first 2.
Yes, I do. But this is very interesting. So there's a case taking place.
Right.
And there's a kerfuffle happens.
Oh, I love a kerfuffle, yes. You need a kerfuffle in a book, I think.
And then the kerfuffle leads to bad things.
Oh.
So the person who started the kerfuffle, all eyes are on them. But was it them, though? Was it really them? You'll have to read this book and find out what happens. Are you impressed? I knew that. No notes, nothing.
Welcome to Radio 4 Books for Morons. That's your intro.
I know. Did I sell that well?
Not in any way, shape or form.
All right, so it's a star-studded opening night at the Royal Academy's celebration.
You're reading from the back. You could pick ChatGPT.
I am not. It's a renowned artist called Max Bruce, okay?
Yeah, who is killed.
He's hiding a dark secret.
Right.
Now, as the evening reaches its climax, and obviously it's Rob's book, it has to have the word climax in it, of course, Max addresses his admirers. The occasion takes a shocking turn, though, doesn't it, Robert? When a protester runs from the crowd and sprays the artist with blue paint.
Whoa.
Oh, no!
Right, and the evidence looks overwhelming against her.
And then stuff happens.
That's right. And there's a subplot based on a real case I did. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, is there? Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
and his mum keeps phoning. But it's a really good whodunit. And it also puts you in the shoes of being a detective and a lawyer. Do you ever imagine yourself being a lawyer?
It was Jeff. It says right at the last page. It was Jeff. Jeff did it.
Oh, there you go. Going to read it now. Thanks, Chris.
Do you get to...
I didn't find you so amusing. It's so disarming.
The photo of you in the back and the cover of the book.
It's not wonderful.
Do you Photoshop it yourself or do you get people to do it for you?
Do you think that's an attractive photo? I think I look like a geography teacher. Nothing wrong with a geography teacher.
That's a nice photo. What's your problem with
my
the photo,
geography teacher?
He's got what I've got.
What?
He's got a weird smile.
Do you do weird smile?
It looks fake. When you in this picture, you look like you're going, yes, take the picture. I've got things to do.
That's because you don't like to smile very much.
No, you look like that.
Yeah, no, it's not ideal. Do you know, I was delighted by, on the way in, I found out that apparently you know the name of the intern who works here. What's his name?
Jeff.
That's very. I thought it was very, very good of you. Yes. I rather suspected, given you're like the mild dictatrix of a fifth world country.
No, I'm not. I'm really nice in real life as well.
so.
You know, isn't that right, Captain? Tell him yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
We were talking about. He looks like a hostage over there.
I have to pay. I have to say yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
how long did it take you to write this book? And did you have some of this in mind when you were writing the other book?
Yeah, actually, all of the subplots in the book were the original idea of the first book I wanted to write. So all of the subplots in The Trial, which is the first one, The Suspect, and this, were based on real cases I did. And I wanted to go and write a book about cases where people had committed the offence, let's say, but weren't necessarily guilty. They might have had defences. It was about how class affected people's experience of the justice system.
Class. Yeah, go on.
Class had affected people's experience of the justice system. And this was the first case I actually wanted to write about. It was about a soldier who was accused of doing something really bad in a war zone. But should he have been held accountable, or should it have been the people higher up?
Yeah.
Serious stuff, which...
it's serious.
It's very serious. Has anybody bought the book rights to the first two?
Yeah, but it hasn't yet been made into telly. You know what?
No. Why telly? A movie?
I think it's a telly series more. I think when you read it, it's very televisual.
Right.
I think, given your penchant for acting
My what?
and your delight in acting, and your time doing musicals. Time doing musicals.
Do you think I could be
You've got a t-shirt collection, and you get up in the morning and spend hours working what trainers you should wear. It's amazing whether you've got a blank profile. That's what I'm going to say. Here's my question.
I don't know what that means.
Do you think you know exactly what that means? Do you think that perhaps you might consider being in it? Well, the last time you acted was in Jesus Christ Superstar, wasn't it?
I'm acting all the time. I was acting when you walked in and I was nice to you.
Is there a character you've got in mind?
Yes.
Yeah.
That actually genuinely is.
Who have you got in mind for it?
I think you could play Morris, the heroic barrister that's from the north, come to London and is thirsty to do justice on behalf of people.
When you write this book and you're writing dialogue for that character, does he sound exactly like me? Because that would make it a lot easier for me to act.
No, but we can work on that.
Right.
I think,
Send him down. Off with his head.
I had a case once where I just don't know how well this is going to go, but I've started so I can have to finish.
Oh, no.
My client was an extraordinary, actually very good person from the Caribbean, and the judge was Bristolian, with a very thick Bristolian accent. And as you know, the judge has to summarise the case to the jury. It's not like America where they say, go and consider your verdict. And there was lots of shouting and lots of swearing using Jamaican patois, which he then had to explain to the jury in a Bristolian accent. Still remains the funniest thing I've ever heard. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
There's the word clut, which we're allowed to say. It means cloth. It means cloth.
Okay,
but imagine that said in Bristolian.
Yeah.
James, lovely working with you.
What's wrong with it?
Day done.
You're allowed that.
Yes, absolutely.
I've checked
fine.
that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna read this, love? I know that reading isn't
There's
exactly
no
your
pictures
first.
in it.
Have you done an audio book, Rob?
Yeah. Well, it's not me. It's Josh Dillon who reads it.
See, that's nice. I love an audio book.
He's really good.
Those, yeah.
It was a warm summer's evening in June. The guests arrived. See, why have you laughed?
Sorry, you did it quite. Come on.
I could act.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Benedict Cumberbatch gets a mention in the book. God, let it go. It's like Tom Jones and Elvis. Yeah, mate, we get it. Jeepers.
It's not just him. Taron Egerton is in there as well.
Oh, Taron Egerton.
I mean, peace be upon him.
Friend of the show.
Where has he been on the show?
We're dead to him. We don't know why.
What do you mean? Hang on a
it's a
second.
love
We've
story.
got such a story to tell you, Rob.
Oh, no, wait. Taron Egerton is the apex.
Oh, he's...
Apart from you, Christopher. What? Why? What happened?
We went out with him, me and Don. We had a great night.
Yeah.
We went for drinks. We went for dinner. He was a big fan of the show. We've been on before. We went out for dinner.
Right.
We have never heard from him since. He's absolutely ghosted us for the last
It's
few
about
years.
4 years.
Ghosted.
4 or 5 years
like a
ago.
haunted house.
Yeah.
Ghosted.
Not okay.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to rethink of...
We've been offered him as a guest. All of a sudden, there's an issue with it. He can't come on the show.
It's a mystery. We genuinely don't know what we've done.
This is serious now.
That's not okay.
Private
I'm
messaging
going to have
each
to
other.
replace you in my evening mental Rolodex for somebody else if you carry on.
Do you know
being
what?
disrespectful
You would
to-
never get that behaviour from Benedict Cumberbatch.
Absolutely right.
Never.
Yeah.
Has he been on the show?
No, never met him.
I've interviewed him once. He was lovely. Lovely
No, he's
man.
a kind human. Yeah.
Is it what?
He's a kind human. He's a good person. Wait a second. So you took us away from my questions. I'm delighted you're promoting the
I
protest.
am. I'm
which is
holding
out
it.
today.
I'm doing a better job at plugging your book than you are.
I just want to talk to you. I just thought I'd come here.
If you want to talk to me, speak to Abby or George, then just send them an email and they'll send you the answers back. Robert Rinder's new book is out now. It is called The Protest and it's hardback. He's a 2-time Sunday Times bestselling author. So these are well-respected books. Apparently he's very, very good at it.
Yeah, apparently.
Thank the Lord.
No, yeah.
And get your copy today.
You'll enjoy it. It's perfect to take on holiday with you, and it's like amazing few hours of escapism, which you'll love. And
Do you
it
have
makes
airport versions?
They do have airport versions, and it'll make you
flicking through it now.
cleverer, and above all else, it make you remind you just how intuitive and brilliant you are. Christopher, Harewood House, Saturday night, what's happening?
I would love to be there. Unfortunately, I have a prior engagement.
What are you doing?
It's Holly and Jamie are getting married tomorrow. And then it's drinks to reception on
Holly
Saturday.
and Jamie. Oh, Jamie. Wait, hang on. Which Holly and Jamie?
That's right. They're getting married.
Who's Holly and Jamie? Sorry, hang on. Like I don't.
My friends.
Yeah. Oh, many happy returns, and I hope you've got a
They're
watertight
getting married. It's not their
prenup.
birthday. Oh my God, you're so socially inept. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always a pleasure to see you. because it fills 20 minutes of the show.
I love you, Christopher.
The one and only Mr. Robert Rinder. There he goes. We don't need to have him back on now for another year. Yay!
Radio X.